This is Chorsu Bazaar, our first stop here in Tashkent, and behind me you can see the main event. This is the bazaar with that Soviet-style mosaic on the outside, and inside is filled with delights. So in this building particularly, its focus is on meat and dairy, and around the outside we have pastries. So let's go check it out. It is 42 degrees here in Tashkent today, so I'm looking forward to getting inside and out of the sun. Let's head on in. Hello. It's quite busy in here. There's actually, you can see a lot of locals just doing their weekly food shop. Wow, the smell. So inside you've got a real mix of everything. We've got a lot of kimchi, a lot of pickles. We've also got a lot of different types of meats, horse meats especially here, and different dairies, curds and cheeses. There's quite a smell.
So as we said, the bazaar has been here for over 600 years. However, the building that we're in now, with this giant dome, it's turquoise on the outside, was built in the 1980s in the Soviet time. And I have to say, it is quite striking and quite an impressive feat of engineering with all the triangular sections. It gets smaller as you get to the dome at the top. Really cool building.
It is one of the worst smells I've smelled.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it, I'm putting it out there.
Yeah, I think 40 degree and raw meat probably doesn't mix so well.
No, but we're going to head outside for some fresh hot air.
Actually, the spices smell really good.
Yeah, they do actually.
It's like a palate cleanser as you exit the place.
Right, I think if we try and walk around the outside.
It's so slippy.
It is slippy, isn't it? Slippy and hot.
We're walking through the markets that are on the outside of the dome now, and it smells a lot nicer in here because it's mostly fresh fruit, vegetables, spices, and a whole lot of onions. In fact, if you were to come shopping here, it would be hard to make a decision as to who to buy what from because there's so much choice here of market sellers. But it's actually cooler in here as well because I think there's a nice breeze coming through these markets.
So in the next section, from all the fresh produce, we have the grains. We have all different types and lengths of rice, chickpeas, lentils, peas, everything you could possibly imagine, and none of it in plastic. The bazaar is actually really well organised. So we have the fresh fruit section that we've been through, the meat and the dairy, which is undercover, and now we have the baskets section with the fruits mixed in. There's fruits here that I've rarely seen before, maybe once or twice in India, so it's nice to have a walk through and see what the local produce actually is. We've got some imports as well from China, obviously because we're not very far away.
No, I guess so. We forget that we're now closer, well, we are in that region now.
It's funny, isn't it? Because I see them and I think, oh, they've come a long way, but they haven't.
Yeah, when you travel by land, you always feel like you can't be that far away, but yeah. It's hard to comprehend how far we've actually come so far.
But the nice thing about this is you've got the iconic dome structure on the inside. So as you walk around the outside, you've got a nice view of it. Inside, you kind of have to get yourself in and out because of the smell. But you can have a nice stroll around the outside, see all the fruits, see all the vegetables, and just the locals going about their day. There's a lot of people that are portering stuff around as well, I think, for hotels or maybe for local restaurants. But I don't know how you pick which one to shop at. So Uzbek som is quite difficult for us Westerners to understand because we get around 1.5 million som for around €100 or $100, which makes for transactions to be a little bit difficult and can be complicated because when you hear someone asking for 15,000, your brain immediately goes, oh, I'm being ripped off, but you're not. It's quite a difficult one to keep in your head. It's around, I think 1,000 is around £1 or even less, so we're still getting used to it, but as we walk through, the prices seem very reasonable. This is definitely the best smelling section. It is the bread and pastries. They smell amazing.
Yeah, they don't only smell amazing, but they look like little works of art, don't they? They're all spirally.
I think there's a raisin bread that's traditional here, and then they have a plain version, and obviously they use a lot of sesame, so we're going to have to try that maybe a bit later. I'm still full from breakfast at the moment.
Yeah, we saw lots of these breads on the road as we rode into Tashkent.
Yeah,
like there was literally 20, 30 markets all in line, all selling bread. So I think it's quite handy. People drive home, grab a loaf of bread, back of the cars.
It's got to be a lot more healthy for you because they're breaking them constantly, aren't they?
Also beats trying to find a parking space in Asda or Tesco, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
I've been invited into the bakery.
It looks like this is where they are making all of the bread. Obviously they've got the dough there, so they must cut it up into small pieces, and then he shapes it, adds on the sesame or whatever other spices they're using, and then puts it into the open flame there in the traditional oven. It smells so good in here.
Oh, they slap them on the side, don't they?
Yeah, wow.
That's really cool.
I've normally seen it done inside where they put it at the bottom, so I've not seen this version before. It is so hot in here. The heat from the oven comparatively with the heat that's already in here, it's quite intense. Thank you very much, Sarah. Let me come. Thank you.
So there's actually a great metro system here in Tashkent. So we're going to jump on the metro now and make our way to more where the parks are and hopefully find some shade. So you can either use your credit card to bip through, or if you want to play it a little bit safer like we do, you can buy tickets. I think they're about 2,000 per ticket, and you get like a little QR code. So I'm just going to get a couple of them now. 2 please. One more. Thank you. A little bit more. I think it was 6,000 for 2 tickets, so 3,000 each. No idea what that is, but I think it's about 15 pence or 20 pence a ride, so it's pretty cheap. Here's our metro. We're changing metros at Alicia Navoy. It's actually a really beautiful station with a very intricate roof. It reminds us very much so of the metros in Moscow and St. Petersburg. It has the exact same styling. I think it was built around the same sort of time zone. So this metro stop has brought us out in the city mall, which is very nice indeed. The air conditioning inside there was very much appreciated, as it's 42 degrees outside.
Yeah.
There's not many people out in the sun today. They know better.
But we are going to try and have a little walk back in the direction of the hotel and see some of the statues and other things that we've come here to Tashkent to see. But honestly, the heat here is brutal, so it's probably best to come out in the afternoon or evening to see most of the sites. But yeah, I'm quite shocked by how modern parts of Tashkent are. They feel like, as we always say, but Dubai or somewhere that you wouldn't expect to be in Uzbekistan, which is really cool.
Yeah, it is great to see. This city is really fantastic. Super
flourishing,
clean,
isn't it?
Super safe. Amazing, really. Yeah. Well, we tried to have a walk around in the midday sun, but I think we've conceded defeat. There's a reason why the locals aren't out when it's as hot as it is today.
I mean, if I've got one recommendation for Tashkent, it's come in the winter.
Yes.
It is an awesome city. There's so much Soviet architecture if you're into that, and so much interesting stuff, but it's all really spaced out. So unless you're going to be on and off the metro all day, walking is almost impossible, which is normally how we like to explore a city, is just wander through it. But it's near impossible. I mean, it is 42 degrees. The sun is just beating down on you. As you can see, there's no one out. Literally no one.
It's not the heat that's a problem. The heat's fine. It's the sun is so strong. Even we've got factor 50 on, you could almost feel like your legs burning.
Yeah, and we've both been wearing clothes to cover up. It's just oppressive, and it's quite humid because it's a really green city, Tashkent. So you get these little bits of pockets of shade, which are really lovely, but then they disappear and you're just melting. So we're going to go back to the hotel for a few hours and then come out again when hopefully the temperature drops, but it's not going to drop that much. I think it'll go down to about 35 degrees.
Yeah, but at least the sun won't be out.
That's the point,
It'll be very easy to manage. Plus, in the evening when it starts to get dark, the city is really well lit up, so it's going to look amazing. There's a big amusement park that's really famous, which I think we'll check out later. Traps everywhere.
Yeah. No, I think we will check out the amusement park area. It's kind of like a Disneyland of Central Asia here, and when at night it's all lit up, and I think the city really comes alive then, so we'll catch up with you all in a little bit. Well, that has made the world of difference. It is now 7 o'clock. Sunset is in around an hour, and it has dramatically changed.
Oh, it has. It's turned from a scorching sunblast to a nice warm breeze.
A warm breeze, it's quite nice. So we've just come and we've walked to this which is this beautiful theatre.
Yeah, it's called the Alicia Navoy Theatre, and I believe there was a metro station that we were at today that was also called that.
It's quite beautiful, isn't it?
Actually, it's pronounced Ali Sher Navai. It was a bloke, and he was known as a poet, a writer, a statesman, and a painter. So he could do the lot. So no wonder he was quite famous around here.
It's quite a tranquil square. And I think we're going to head just down that street and then make our way to Hotel Uzbekistan. So we have not seen as much of Tashkent as I wanted to see today. I definitely, whenever we travel to these countries out in Asia, I really do underestimate the heat and how much, one, it zaps you, and two, how dangerous it actually can be to be wandering around these complexes in the midday sun. But I wanted to say that Tashkent has a lot more to see than we're showing you. There is a really gorgeous complex I've done a lot of research about, but unfortunately at the moment it's under construction, as a lot of Tashkent actually is, so we couldn't go and see it, and if we had gone we probably would have been really disappointed. So I know we'll come back one day and hopefully it'll be all finished and shiny, so I didn't want to go and see it, especially when we're heading to Samarkand land and they're kind of modelled on each other. So as you can see, there's a lot of work going on in Tashkent. It's going to be amazing in a few years, as will so many of these capitals here in the stands. They're really all up and coming, and I'm really excited to see Almaty in a few days. But we're going to go and see the Hotel Uzbekistan today, which is really iconic, and then I think we'll hop back on the metro. We've only seen a little part of it. I don't think we're going to be able to see all, what is it, like 50 I think stations today?
Not quite, no, but we're hopefully going to try and find the one with the astronauts in it. That's one I'm most interested in.
Yeah, that one will be really cool. But as we said before, they're all different. So we're actually now just wandering through some of the streets, which is what I love to do, but just can't do in this 44-degree heat. It's no fun at all.
So we've got a window of a couple of hours of light, but then when it gets dark, it's also going to be really good. But we don't want to be out too late tonight because we're going to hopefully have an early start tomorrow.
And this isn't one of these times where we say we're going to have an early start and then you see on the bike it says 12 o'clock.
No, after today's heat experience, we thought we should try and leave the hotel before 7 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound too early, but breakfast starts at 6:30 and we don't want to miss that.
No,
very good.
It is a good breakfast at the hotel that we're staying at. So, right, looks like we're getting into a bit more of the city here.
Yeah.
So on our walk, we have stumbled across, I don't think it is Main Street, but it feels like a main street. We've seen these.
It seems like one of the attraction areas. But
yeah.
The little kiddie cars are very popular here. I think you should have a go.
I reckon I could fit in there.
I think so. Do you take the Ferrari F430?
But yeah, it's quite nice. I think these fairy lights will come on soon. I'm not sure at what point we cut up, but it's nice to have pedestrian-only sections. There seems to be a lot of restaurants around here as well. Feels like I'm in an amusement park.
Just a little bit, yeah. It is starting to come alive, as we noticed. There was no one in the daytime, but now everyone is starting to come out of their air-conditioned.
And we get it. I used to judge them. I don't judge them anymore. 25,000? Is that okay? This one looks good. Thank you very much.
Okay. Where are you from?
We're from Wales in the United Kingdom.
Ah, Wales, United Kingdom. Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Enjoy your game. Bye-bye, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
What you got, Em?
That's super cool. It's an old Tashkent badge, and it was 25,000, which I think is about what, £2.50?
Less, £1.50.
Less, £1.50.
You've given up on the patches here. There's not much chance of finding them.
But I really like that. I think that's really quite sweet, and it's tiny, so it can come with us.
Emily has found 2 souvenirs in the space of 3 minutes.
I can't resist. I found a patch. Now, I don't think this is a tourist patch at all. It was in that vintage bit, but it says Uzbekistan Republic, and I think it says something about the
Ministry of Internal Affairs, I think. So it's actually a real, genuine governmental issue badge, but
It's so cool.
it is pretty cool, and it does say Republic of Uzbekistan on it. So.
And I think through these countries, it's the best I'm going to get for my collection.
It is the best.
It is the best. Okay.
If you could find them like that everywhere, it'd be even more awesome.
I really love that. I wonder who was given it and what's its story. It's really interesting. Oh, I'm really happy. We are just walking into Amir Timur Square, and here he is in all of his glory. He's looking quite magnificent there on his horse.
Well, he is magnificent because he was a 14th century conqueror, and he founded the Timurid Empire, which stretched from India to the Mediterranean, and he's considered a national hero in Uzbekistan for his role in unifying Central Asia and promoting science, culture and architecture. And he's sitting nicely in front of the iconic Hotel Uzbekistan. The Amir Temur Monument and Square was created in 1993 based on the project and initiative by the first president of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Islam Karimov. That's quite a grand statue of him.
So just near the statue of Amir, we have the new clock tower, but that's new, so we'll come back in 20 years and then take a photo of it. So behind me is Hotel Uzbekistan, and it's one of the things I was most excited about seeing here in Tashkent. There's quite a clear divide when you're coming through the stands where you kind of have Timurid architecture and then Soviet architecture, and this is a classic example of Soviet architecture and fascinating to see up close. I think we should cross the road and have a closer look.
Behold, Hotel Uzbekistan.
It's so cool, this place. We're outside Hotel Uzbekistan, and it's still a fully functioning hotel, and you can stay here for £52 a night, but with a rating of 6.8, maybe don't. Apparently inside is still completely the same as it was. They've hardly done any reservations on it, so if you are a hardcore Soviet era fan, this might be the perfect place to stay in Tashkent.
Right, let's see if we can get into the entrance, Em.
I think we can.
Walk like you own the place. We're staying here. We've been staying here for ages. Does the automatic doors work? They do.
Wow.
There's a bar over there.
That's quite impressive, isn't it?
It is.
You must be able to smoke in here.
It does smell quite smoky.
Very
doesn't it?
smoky, yeah.
Right, we're in the lift, and we're going to see if we get to the 16th floor and if there's any sort of view up there. I think there will. There's usually a window, isn't there?
I'd hope so. I feel like we're properly snuck in though.
Yeah, you don't need a card, fortunately, to get up here.
Let's have a
The
look.
lights are on. That's good.
Interesting. Oh, it's a restaurant at the
The
top.
restaurant's outside. It's not a rooftop one, is it?
Maybe. Oh, it really hasn't changed, does it?
No, I don't think it has. You don't have to whisper, Em. It's not a library.
Look at the doors.
It's like curved as well. There you are. There's a window. There is indeed a pretty good view from the 16th floor, although the reflection from the window is pretty bad. You want to see the restaurant, Em?
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't know why I'm whispering, it's because I think I'm doing something naughty.
Yeah, they're definitely going to chuck you out if they like come to see you, like going, I think you're a spy or something.
Maybe I am.
With your official, you could pull out your official government patch, couldn't you, and tell you from the Ministry of Affairs.
Yeah, and then they start talking to me in Russian, and I'll be like, spasibo. Let's go see what this restaurant's like. I think we'll go in here. Oh, cool. The fish tanks. Nice. Well, we are in the bar at the top of Hotel Uzbekistan, and we have bought a bottle of water, which means we are legitimately here.
Yeah, we're paying customers all 2 pence for this bottle of water.
I know, it was 5,000 som, so it's hardly pennies. But it has a great view from up here, so it's definitely worth coming up for a drink if you're interested. We're going to head down now and then head over to, I think it's not called the Fun Fair,
Is it the amusement park,
amusement
is it, possibly?
park area. And maybe jump on the metro to get there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But I'm glad we came up in here.
Yeah, it's cool.
First metro station of the evening.
Amir Timur.
So I think what a metro journey is around about 10 or 15 pence, and you can actually pay with your credit card, can't you? Which is quite easy.
I think the charge on your credit card's more than the ticket.
Yeah, it might be mine, yeah.
It's cheap enough that you don't even have to think about it or talk about it. I think we're taking the one line, 4 stops. This way. These doors were exactly the same in Moscow. They are lethal.
Are they the ones that snap shut on you?
Yeah, they do. Just tap in. Really easy.
Now we're heading to Milli Bog, and it's just arrived. That's convenient.
So we want Milli Bog station, so we're going to get on here. It's quite busy.
We're here at Milli Bog station.
I give it like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, give it a 4 on the metro station. So it's got a few little Soviet artworks on the wall there, but not such an intricate one. But it's got us to where we need to be, so I think we're just going to step upstairs and we'll be at the park. We're nearly to the amusement park. We're walking through another one of these big grand boulevards. Now you might be wondering, why are there so many Soviet buildings here in Tashkent? Well, that's because the original city was pretty much mostly destroyed, I'd say, in a massive earthquake. And it pretty much leveled the city, which meant the Soviet architects had a blank canvas. And then they came in with all these elaborate designs for these big, bold buildings, which is why when you're here today, it feels nothing like the neighbouring city of Samarkand, where we're heading tomorrow.
Welcome to Magic City.
You've been looking forward to this one, haven't you?
I really have. I mean, it's cool, isn't it? It's going to be tacky, but gosh, I live for the tack. It's so much fun.
It is Uzbeki, isn't it? It might be better, actually, than Disneyland Paris. It looks it.
Let's go in. It's free entry as well.
And very much sponsored by Pepsi.
Yeah. Where's the castle? Look, there's a castle.
Is it everything you wanted it to be, Em?
It's great. It's really great. There's a train going round as well. This is like Main Street, and I think there's a castle, so we've got to go find that. But why spend 50 quid? But it's more than 50 now, isn't it? Disneyland Paris?
It is, yeah. You can come to Uzbekistan.
Has a castle. This place is awesome. I love it. The fact that we're in the centre of a capital city and there is a full magic park. It looks exactly like Disneyland. It smells like Disneyland. It feels like Disneyland. But entrance was free. You can enjoy all of this for free. You only pay when you want to go to a restaurant or you want to do a game or something. This is so cool. Uzbekistan, I'm impressed. And it's a castle. So we have another statue here of Alishar, and up on the ceiling it says his all-famous quote, "Know all humankind, the greatest curse is enmity and the greatest blessing amity." It's a quote that's never aged.
It's time to leave the Magic City. Did you enjoy that, Em?
I did. It's cool. I like it. I think it's cool when cities do things like this that give locals somewhere to bring kids to, and it's just innocent, pure fun here. There's no harm in it.
Although I have never seen a city that's gone to so much expense and so much effort to make this place, but it appears to be loved by everybody.
Yeah.
There's old and young are here, and it's it's the busiest we've seen the place all day. So yeah, it is true. I think the locals stay indoors during the day when it's hot, and they all come out in the evening and stay up late, and it's understandable, really.
But it's getting towards 10 o'clock and we're going to head back towards the hotel now. I think we're going to jump on the metro again.
Yeah, and hopefully we're going to go and find the astronaut metro station, or the space metro station, or something like that. We have made it to the Cosmonauts metro station, which is the space-themed one. I hope it's still running, but we don't actually need to take this metro, but I want to see this station. So we're gonna stamp in and have a look at it. Probably come back out again because the hotel's not too far from here. Right, we're here on the platform of the metro station and it's pretty impressive actually. These kind of look like alien-like and it's quiet at the moment, so we've pretty much got the whole platform to ourselves. There are 12 depictions of space put on the just above the lines there. That one's pretty cool. It's like some sort of gladiator spaceman. And there's a few others along the railway track, but it's really cool that each metro station has its own little theme. I'm guessing...
This one is your favourite though.
Which one? Oh, I think that one is. That's pretty cool. It's almost like Alien Star Trek line. But they're pretty awesome actually. There's one for the ladies as well there, Em.
Apparently we are so codependent that we also use scooters together at this point. All right, we're at Yandex going back. It was a bit of a pain to set up the Yandex. I actually used my Holofly eSIM number, my Swiss number.
Quite handy that though, wasn't it?
Yeah, my Swiss number didn't work, so we're on it now, we're registered. We're gonna go back to our hotel. Oh, the wind is lovely.
Isn't it? It's quite a good way to get about, but there's some monster potholes on the street here which could throw us off the scooter.
Brake, 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 brake. There's monster holes in there. This is so dangerous.
Oh,
The step.
Dismount.
Dismount, all right. Watch your ankles.
I know.
That looks like a blockade.
A blockade.
A blockade in the road.
What's that bell that keeps buzzing? Is it you?
No, it's not me. Where are you going? We've got a pipe in the road. Right, I think we're on an actual road now. There's a big pothole. No, there's a bell on the handlebar and you're going so fast that it's bringing. Does that help at all if I go like that?
No.
Okay. Do we know if we're going the right way?
There,
Oh yeah, that's our hotel. Well, on that note, that is the end of our day in Tashkent. We didn't do a lot.
No, we probably didn't see much of it at all.
No.
But what we did see was good, and we did enjoy our time here.
Yeah, we would definitely come back, and if you were watching this vlog hoping for some form of city guide to replicate, find another one, because it wasn't this. But we've enjoyed our day and heading back to the hotel, so join us in the next episode as we ride to Samarkand.